just 1 little second. 1 little second, I'm going to take my coffee. Oh, it's here. My husband. My husband this morning made me coffee, and I'm happy. Wow. It's like with whipped cream, with honey, and with everything. So, yesterday we had such a great conversation with you, and after that I came to my bed. I was so happy, you know. I just I don't know. I was happy that I have such kind of viewers who sees in me not only my boobs, I'm sorry to say, but also my personality. Although I know that sometimes maybe for some men it can be difficult if you see a woman and to go through this and to go inside in her personality and to start to discussing such interesting topics. And this morning today we are going to to have an easy talk, because I just don't want to make it all the time very political, very stressful. And I want to leave time for myself to read, to find out something. And but this morning I found, I decided to make a kind of video, several rumors, several rumors in American politics, several conspiracy theories, and I'm going to discuss it with you. And I want to know your opinions. I want to know whether you believe in it or not, or maybe you have your own opinions. So, guys, see you tonight as well. But I forgot to say that. My name is Selena Sargakova, and you're watching Drakaina Secret. You're welcome to come to my chat. You're welcome to write me messages, but please don't flirt. Don't write slurs. Be polite. Respect each other. If you want to respect me, I will be very grateful and very happy about it. And one more little story I wanted to share. Imagine, for a long time I had my favorite Russian news commentator. She lives in Belgium, and for me she was so international, so clever, so objective, and for me, like, it was an example of pure journalists, pure journalists with like different opinions. And in Russia we don't have a lot of such independent journalists with free minds. And yesterday, before I went to bed, I just switched on her video on YouTube, and I realized that she changed her rhetorics. Only in 1 week, she just changed everything. She started to talk the following things: that in Ukraine there are a lot of narcissists, and it's very good to get rid about them. We need to clean that country, and we need to make and Ukrainian language. It's like it's these are not facts, these are not quotes, but these like what I remember, what I have in my head. So I need to say it. Maybe she can sue me. I don't know if I'm somewhere incorrectly, but that's how I understood this information yesterday, and I was shocked. She said, like, we need to make, of course, we need to. And Ukrainian language is associated with those bad people, Bandera, from Bandera, and we need to get rid of Ukrainian language. We need to make Russian language to be like the second official language or official language. She didn't, I don't remember which one, number one or number two. So she changed her rhetorics in just 1 week. Imagine. Probably she was bought by Kremlin, by Russian government, and it started probably 1 week ago. So she said one thing. I was like, wow, that's strange from you. Well, that's strange. What are you talking about? Then the second time, then the third time, and yesterday, like, the whole video was devoted to the topic that Russian Minister of External Affairs, he wrote an article, or he gave an interview to I don't know, to a newspaper, and where he was talking about Ukraine, and he was too soft. He was supposed to be he was supposed to be stronger and more, how to say it, to push harder in his speech and in his statements. And I was like, guys, I was so shocked and upset. How comes? How comes? Unfortunately. Okay, we're starting. Let's talk about, and generally, I want to talk about something very light today. We're just drinking coffee. Yes, Tlao, why did you write 100 messages? You could write only one. I don't like it because you flat chat now that there are not so many people. But usually, hey Selena, hello Marshall Thompson, I remember you. We have dialogue since yesterday. We are in dialogue. So Ray, God bless America. Hello Americans, you don't sleep. You never sleep. When do you sleep? Tell me please, Ray, how life is going? Uh, you were in our yesterday's discussion. I remember you, yeah? It was like a crazy, great discussion. It was so interesting. I found out so many things and I actually expressed myself. I realized that I'm so stupid, but I don't have problem about it. I mean that if you realize that you don't have enough of information, you realize that you can learn more. So today I want to try at least to make it a little bit easier and to talk about just something, just you ask, I answer. So maybe if politics now is so important, maybe we can just discuss it again. For me, it's not a problem. So, but I'm going to drink my coffee and I want to make my makeup. Sorry, I forgot to put on retouch at bottom. Retouch on. I like it a little bit better. No, because it's morning. It's not morning, it's 11 o'clock. I woke up at 9 today, but it's because it's so difficult to sleep now. Because it's so hot here. Incredibly hot. So, guys, what do? I want to cover my face a little bit with a foundation cream. Just the usual foundation from Dior, nothing special. Marshall, you're not stupid. You're just curious about everything, and there is nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Marshall, but sometimes that you think that you know a lot, even in English. Because I was sure that just I'm a good English speaker and I'm not bad, I understand this. But my brain want to express and to describe a lot more than my vocabulary can. So it means that now I really want to enrich my vocabulary and like daily. You told me, Marshall. We discussed it with you. Yeah, I would like it would be for me. It would be a great, for example, in my 50s, it would be a great. Imagine a great career to become a press secretary of American president of a president of a free and strong country. That's a dream. And that's why now I have to learn. I have to learn language. I need to know how to speak fluently and to express myself fluently. No, but it's funny, but I like that. By the way, yeah, I like that thing like a profession. And I even used to work with when I used to work in motorsport. I worked as a press attaché of cross-country rally racing teams. Where are you from? I have to start this from the beginning. Hi, how are the twins today? You mean, so you are that guy who sees only this? Or you just, how do you think? You will stop here or you can go further? Can you see through and notice something else is me, for example, in me? If yes, stay in this chat. It's no problem that you were attracted by this part of my body. I understand. I understand you completely. Probably you have this psychology, but I think yesterday we also discussed that men who can control their energy, their sexual energy, like they are more mature. I don't want to judge you. Text spillers. I don't want to judge you. Maybe you are 14. By the way, if you are 14, no, my chat is no. It's not. It's just it's okay for family, as I understand. It's not for kids, but it's okay for family. I don't know exactly which age is allowed here. I have to check it with the YouTube permissions. So if you stay only here, I think it's not the best place for you to be in, but you are always welcome. And maybe you will see something more and you will see something more interesting. So soft fruity, how is it going? But being a press secretary, you would only be lying though. Still, when I was a press secretary of my boss in my team, in my cross-country rally team, he took part in the Harbor, by the way. I was not all the time lying, no, but sometimes, yes, politically we made, sometimes we took decisions to say something like to avoid some problems, or for example just to create a kind of image, but I can't say that it was 100% lie, but it's according to my experience. But still, you are right, probably if you are press secretary of a president, so I won't be that kind of press secretary. Donald Trump is number one. He is just a very good guy and I love him so much. He is a peacemaker. He is a moderator. He is a wonderful. He is better than Biden. No, this I don't want. I want to be like, okay, maybe yes, maybe it's not my profession. You know why? Because to be a press secretary, you always have to be like in tight format. Yeah, you always have limits, and you have to think like in a box. And I like to go further. Maybe this profession is just not for me still. Now I think yes, I have to think about it. But for me, like imagine like you are beautiful and you put on makeup and you have your hair and you're staying on a stage with a microphone here and you like, hello, 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 dear ladies and gentlemen. Hello, dear friends. Today we are going to discuss something and this and that. So I like that. But yes, probably it's not my style. Like again, to be in a box. Probably, maybe I have to invent my own style. Just political talks, like with a popular and pretty face and political talks. That would be funny. So yes, probably, no, probably I told you that in 10 years, maybe in 10 years the situation will change and we will have something completely different. Maybe all presidents won't lie about what they are doing still. How about this? What do you think? Igor, yes, I can speak Russian. Yeah, I can. Definitely I can. I read your messages. Said, I don't speak Arabic and I can't read Arabic. You know what you are doing? No. She's talking to me, hamster boss. Yes, why not? I'm talking to you, hamster boss, right now. I'm talking to you. Uh, so, what? Guys who speak Ukrainian, smush kid. Wow, that's not very polite. I don't understand. Okay, I think I need to block you. We continue. Today, now I'm without moderator. If Martin is not here and my husband is not here, so I'm without moderator, so I will have to moderate myself, this chat. And guys, please try to keep yourself, okay? Try to keep your negative political emotions, because here I'm not about negativity. I don't have... here I'm about curiosity, curiosity, and so you try to be the same, please. Thank you for, in the beginning, I want to thank everybody who says that I'm beautiful. I really appreciate it. Of course, I like that the fact that you like me, but I'm not going to read every single message about my beauty because otherwise it won't be so interesting to read, to come to this chat. The tariffs are stupid. You mean what? Where? In the United States or where? What do you mean? Uh, you look yes, and guys, and one more thing. I want I want to make a little introduction. I'm Russian. I was born in the middle part of Russia. Then I went to St. Petersburg after Perestroika. Then I went to Moscow. Then, so about 12 years in St. Petersburg, 10 years in Moscow. Then from Moscow in 2017, when I was 32 years old, I moved to Montenegro. Then from Montenegro in 2021, I moved to Spain. So now I live in Europe for 4 years. And I speak English, French, Russian. I learned Spanish, so I understand Spanish, but I can't speak it fluently, only some small conversations. And I'm married, 8 years married. I have 2 kids. I'm 40 years old. I'm not a young girl. So I have higher education, my master in economics and so on. So I just wanted to repeat all this information for you to know in the beginning. Haha, I would like to see politicians being honest. But that would be a dream, I think. Yes, that would be a dream, but I believe, you know, still 007. I'm a believer. I always believe in best things, and I think that now we have this transition that materialistic things become less important in this world. And now, because we are quite saturated, we have enough of food and everything. And I hope that if we finish all these crazy and unnecessary wars, and if all people will be able to think, to feel that they have enough of food and enough of things to live, probably they will start to think about love and spirituality, and in that case, society like such kind of society can bring us to different governors. So they will choose different governors because now many governors they like what they want is power and money and power and money and power. And what if it will become only the second important thing on earth, not the first one? Because I think that love comes first, always and always. And if love comes first, it will be easier, to be honest. I think that you receive when you want to have something that is not yours, but your love is always yours. So I think that, yeah, it's better to have in politics such people as me, for example, when you have love on first place and then you have everything. It doesn't mean that I always, in my every stream, I tell that of course materialistic things are very important, but love should come on the first place. Here I have maybe like Indian views generally. But I agree with that. So I continue reading your messages. Give me 1 second because I put my foundation and now my face looks a little bit flat, flat. This is just a law of colors and shadows. And to make it like more, to create volume, I'm going to use this thing. But okay, I didn't blend it good enough. Because when I talk with you, sometimes I do it like not very properly, but I'm going to correct it. It's not a problem. So let me quickly do my volumes, just very, very quickly. And then I'm going to read your messages. I have 80% on this channel are male, and I know that it's not very interesting for you looking at me when I make my makeup. But for me, when I go live, it's just, just something to do. You can talk and you can do something else. And like, for example, the same as tarot readings, you like when you make also some movements in your live streams, I think that it can be like more interesting, but as a picture. But I don't want to make it like as a #1 accent in my videos, because of course if 80% of men watch me. I tried to make this channel, by the way, for ladies. I wanted to talk about politics and to discuss makeup with them, but finally it appeared that I have some ladies, and by the way, they are exceptional. The girls, I have only 20% of girls who are here, and they are very interesting people. They are exceptional people, but most of you are men, and I know that. Matt is my friend. Matt Torrance is my friend. Merry Christmas, my dear Matt. How are you doing? Lip kiss, okay. Be respectful, everyone. Thank you so much, Marshall. Your husband is a lucky man. Oh, you don't know. You don't know. No, he's a usual man. And he chooses every day to be with me. Guys, don't believe in fairy tales. Life is life. It is always different. That's what I want to tell you all the time. That and I have my character. I'm not a super kind and super soft girl like on this planet. I'm a normal person, I have different emotions, and I express those emotions. And sometimes I can be, even aggressive, angry, and I can be absolutely different. Although, probably by my face, you read that I am very soft, that I am a very soft person, because I have soft traits of, like physically, I have soft traits of my face. And men usually have this association. So you have very soft blue eyes, probably you are so kind, and probably you will agree on everything, and you have no limits and boundaries, and what you can do is to be kind, polite, and like without inner X. Inner X, am I correct? X, inner X. And when you start showing it to them, they become so surprised, like, what? You can answer? You have your own character? You're not just a pretty squirrel, a pretty fluffy animal. You are not? No, it's impossible. I don't want such a girl. I thought that you are different. That was with me a lot. This is my son. Son, may I come here to say hello to my spectators. This is my son. He's a football player. He trains now in a Spanish team. Show yourself a little bit. Show yourself. One blue eye. Okay, you can go. Puedes ir si quiere. So guys, I continue. This was my son. My daughter went with my husband on his job. Oh, okay. Damn, I only can speak English. So I have already many messages. Tattoo ink weakness the immune system for life. What's that? What's that strange, I would say, conclusion? Can you please send me send me. I don't like when people they use some proverbs from their grandmothers. They are not interested in modern science. They don't have any scientific proofs for some facts, and they just come and they start to say. Maybe you want to make a commercial for your tarot destroyer, or you have a tarot channel, or you don't love tarot so much that you named your channel with like tarot and destroyer, and you go to tarot channel and you channels and you destroy them. Oh, like you mess them up. So, guys, no, that's not true. Tattoo ink does not weaken the immune system for life. Does not. That is not true. Absolutely, because my back is covered with tattoo, the whole back. First of all, I didn't see any scientific researches about it, and then secondly, but no, it depends. Maybe if you put inside, like it depends what you put inside. But generally, tattoo is a very old tradition. It's not just a modern thing which appeared several years ago. No, it's a very, very, very old tradition, even older than you can imagine, older than the times we can imagine. People did tattoos, and they are okay. I mean, we are still here, we are still alive. It means that humanity didn't finish its existence because of tattoos. So Tarot destroy, think about something else. Maybe something else destroys you. Wow, thank you guys who say that I'm beautiful and attractive. Hello to the left from the right. Hello to the left from the right. What does it mean? Or do people ever tell you that you look like Scarlett Johansson, which is not a bad thing? Sean, yes, they tell me here. I think that maybe, is it, guys, it's not a joke, yes, because I have like all my live streams, I have tons of messages. Probably I have to play somehow with it, like to write not a Scarlett Johansson, but I am Olga, you know, I am Olga. And only with you I found out who is Olga Romanov, or what was her name, who is Black Widow, who is, and actually only with you I found out how many movies she played in, because before you I knew Scarlett Johansson only by one movie. It's Vicky Cristina Barcelona, and I watched it very long ago because I don't watch too much movies. Where do you want to go in politics? Where do you want to go in politics? What country? You mean what by that question? So I honestly don't understand where I want to go in politics. You mean like I was dreaming today? We were talking about United States of America because yesterday I saw like a press conference of the White House, and there was a very pretty press. What's her name again? I forgot. Press attaché, but it's not attaché. It's a press girl. Okay, press girl, representative of the White House. I remember her name, Levitt, Caroline Levitt. And yesterday I was so impressed by her speech. It was so, how to say, I don't want to insult anybody, but it was so simple, and she chose such a simple good words describing all the situation that going out now, and she was so she tried to. Yesterday you told me praise, yes, praise Trump. Is it correct to praise Trump? And that looked a bit strange for me. That looked very like propaganda. And so we discussed it a lot. And Marshall, Marshall is my friend from this chat. He gave me an idea to go and to become myself this press attaché. You're so intelligent compared to girls in America. No, I don't think that it's possible to compare me with some girls. You know, you have some super clever girls, and some of them even came into this chat, and we even discussed with them different questions, and they were so clever. I think that in America, girls are very independent, and some of them even, for example, I'm married and I have two kids, so now I can't read a lot. I can't spend. I'm not in science, and I think that in America, girls they are more free. You don't have these obligation in your society that a woman has to get married and to give birth to babies. That is her goal number one in her life. Otherwise, you are not normal. You are not okay. So you have a lot of girls who devote their lives to science, to feminism, to art, to such things that, for example, for Slavic, for ex-USSR country society, would seem like, oh, something is not good about it. So I think that you have a lot of very super clever women in your society. And actually, I admire them. I admire all those independent actresses who have very high IQ, but they're beautiful in the same time, but they know a lot about politics. So I'm not like that. Yes, I'm not I told you, like a super flat picture with like, hello guys, what we're gonna talking today about? Oh, I am beautiful. I look like Scarlett Johansson. I am beautiful. Yes, of course I want to have different discussions with you, but I think I'm too far from being like super intelligent, and I want to know more about this life. That's for free. That's for sure. Kinda shameless to just have a bra on. We are not your roommates, bro. This is the internet. Have some self-respect and decency. So fab. What we gonna give to him now? We're gonna give him Now, respect and decency. Although I don't know what is this, we are going to block him because what does he do here? He came here, he looks at me, and he judges me. But he looks at me, but he judges me. He wants to show me what is life and how to live it correctly. And only he knows, because he is a man and I am a woman, and I should know how to behave myself in society, and it's not polite. No, guys. So I continue. Yes, that's a pure and cheerful mindset. And then I continue. What they want me to become a porn model, adult model. I am 40. It's one. Number two, I don't want to. I have different qualities of my, like, traits of my character. I am an absolutely different person. Victoria's Secret model. Yeah, like Drakaina's Secret and Victoria's Secret. By the way, I had these associations in my head. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put a little bit of corrector on my eyelid. It's called crease. Crease. Probably eyelid is here, crease is here. I love makeup videos, and I know a little bit of vocabulary, but when I started my own channel, I speak about different things, and sometimes, you know, before I was very strong in makeup vocabulary, and now, as like here, I use different sphere of okay, we talk about different things. I forget sometimes to blend, to what to do else, to spread, to I don't know, to apply, you know. Some words, they run away in a different part of my brain. And crease, eyelid. No, I like it better with such kind of volume. You will see it in the end. I will be very beautiful. I have not so many people. What did I say? Yesterday I noticed that when I used one word, yes, and it was a little bit stronger, I have less of viewers, but then they appeared again. So maybe it will happen today. Maybe I said something wrong. I don't know. I know in the beginning I said one word about about Germany 50s, about his about this political system. I named it, maybe because of this. How do you think? So I continue. Brazil, hello Brazil. A pretty squirrel. Yes, can squirrels be pretty for, like, Matt, in your associations? Can squirrels be pretty? Or they're just not so? Can you tell me? For you, or for you they are like rats? Because in my mind, squirrels, yes, they are like squirrels with like fluffy tails, and they eat nuts. But maybe for you, because I know that in America you have a lot of squirrels, maybe you treat them more like rats, or you think that they are pretty. Matt, tell me. I'm interested. Because, yes, different people from different corners of the world have different associations. So this is my association, that squirrels are pretty. Bless him, I'm gone. Okay, bless him, I'm gone. Hi, dude. Hello, what's up? George Earth Mysteries. Wow. George, what kind of Earth Mysteries you discuss? Do you have your own channel? Tell me, please. God bless you, little did. You saw my son. Love from Nagaland, India. Hello, Nagaland, India. Scarlet messages. Selena is a female dragon. Drakaina, yeah, is a female dragon. Wow, okay. it's me, Huda from India. I wish you, I wish, yeah, this man or this woman, I don't know, she writes me all the time the same things. And if you are going to flood, I'm going to like not to block you, uh, to close you from this chat for 10 minutes, for example. Shout out from Texas. What country are you in? Spain. She is the White House spokesman. It's called the White House spokesman. She was called press secretary. Is it different? These are two jobs or job title. Is it the same or it's different? Because it seems to me that yesterday on Fox News, her profession, her job title was White House Secretary. I always forget, I don't know why, and I call you her press attaché. Oh, Caroline Levitt, you look like you're. No, I think I look differently. But maybe, baby. But she's very young to compare with me. Yes, now I see press secretary. I'm gay. Can you tell me where to go to your country? I want to teach about gay rights and gay lifestyle to the locals. You mean you want to teach Russian people? Be careful, new tab. Be careful. Don't do that. At least now. Great English speaking. Thank you so much. Oh, El Puma. El Puma is my friend. Is my friend. New tab. Repent. Gay people needs to turn from those ways. I don't understand. New tab. Repent. Gay. I don't understand. El Puma. Can you help me to understand you? Hola, mi nombre es Huda. Oh my God. Why you always repeat one and the same message? Are you okay? Matt, the media thinks the celebrities are very cool, so they try to praise them as much as possible. The media thinks the celebrities are very cool, so they try to praise them as such as possible. You mean why? In which way? What we were talking about? Girl, you don't need no makeup. No, I need it because I love it. Why, El Puma? What do you say? I love it. It's a part of me. It's a part of my life, a part of my character. How can I just no, I need it. I know what I need. Just wondering, do you have any struggles in Spain, cultural, financial, and etc.? Yes, I have some, but I don't think that it's because of it is Spain. I think that it's because we left everything. We left our previous lives, connections, and everything behind, and we started our life from the beginning when we came here, and we have here nobody. And we have two kids, and here it's only me and my husband. So we have difficulties, but I would imagine that in any other countries we would have the same problems, you know. So it's not about the country; it's about general situation. Because look, my husband in Montenegro, he had a great career. He had his own business, but then COVID started, and Montenegro was like closed for visitors, no visitors, no tourists. And I became pregnant with my second child when the first time actually we were locked. We were not allowed to leave our houses, but we all live through. I know that you understand me. In different countries we had different rules, but still in Montenegro it was like that. So we started to have financial problems, for example. Then I had, for example, some income from Russia, and when the war started, I was able to, like, I don't have this income anymore. I was able to stop all relations with Russia to because I don't want to, and I'm not allowed to, I think, because like no, I'm not allowed to, and I don't want to. So I was able to stop all relations, and I mean, for example, financial relations. I was able to sell, like for example, my real estate, and to sell it not like maybe. No, I was lucky enough to sell it by a good price, but before I had income monthly from this real estate, and now I don't have it. So I think again that the problem is not in Spain. Then, for example, we came here again. I have two kids and I want to earn, I want to start my career, and we have nobody here. And financially, we are not super stable. We're still building like my husband builds his business. I built what I want to create, and are your financial pillow. And as we have two kids, so imagine my day start. I wake up, for example, I am with my kids. When I go live streaming, then I'm with my kids. Then I go live streaming. Then I write something. I do some thumbnails for some descriptions and tags for YouTube and so on. It also takes time. It takes about 5 hours per day. And my kids, for example, they need to go to different, how to call it? Like different, they go to, for example, my daughter, she wants to go to swimming pool. My son, he goes to football club, like to different places. They need to go to different places and to school, and you have to cook, and it's all together. So I think the problem is not in Spain. The problem is that when I was pregnant with a second child, I thought that my life would be absolutely different. And when we actually planned the second child, I thought that my life would be absolutely different, that my husband would have his business, that I would have this income from Russia, that I would be able to go to Russia to spend there 3 months in summer with my kids, that my parents could help me in it, for example, my mother could help me or my relatives. And that I could spend summers in their country house near St. Petersburg, but it was like 6 years ago. Yes, I had such thoughts, and I thought that I could slowly develop my YouTube channels, me as a content maker, but that I won't need to go faster to to build my business and like I won't need to be so fast and so it won't be like like the way that like it will be just my hobby, let me say. Yes, and I won't be financially dependent from this business. Now I am financially dependent, and I try to work hard to start earning from my YouTube. And it's a good place where I can say, please put your thumbs up to support my channel and subscribe to my channel, because it will help me a lot. And if you want, you are welcome to send me donations and to use super chats and super stickers, yeah, because now it will help me a lot. And so, but now situation changed. I'm in absolutely different situation from what I expected in the beginning. So I sold all my real estate. I don't have my extra income. My husband starts from the beginning his business. We don't have here anyone to help us. We can't go to Russia. We can't go to Ukraine. Of course, we thought that our Ukrainian relatives, for example, that we could go to sometimes to visit our Ukrainian relatives, to visit our Russian relatives, that they can go here also in an easy way. Now they have awful Ukrainian relatives. They live under bombs for 3 years. They live under bombs for more than 3 years, because they live right in this region where the war is, and there is the war line. So they don't have a chance to go out, and because they have their farm, and they don't want to leave it because they help to Ukrainian army with food, and they produce a lot of very important things for the region, and they just come to leave everything and to come here. And we can't go there as well. Of course, we won't go with kids. We won't go there. And the same way with my family. They had a very good financial situation in Russia. They had extra income, and we thought that everything would be different. And now we built our life from the beginning. But I think, that's life. It's life. Life is life. Life is life. Yeah? And I don't beg. Because I feel that maybe for me it's a good engine to grow myself, If before I thought, oh, YouTube is only my hobby, I can have fun, but maybe it's not only my hobby. Maybe I can push some ideas, some very important ideas. Maybe we can have some difficult and different and intelligent discussions with you to understand this life better. Maybe my channel is not just for fun, but it's for people and for maybe for some of them it will be kind of for my niche. It will be kind of educational channel or a channel of discussions where people can express themselves. Because I haven't seen such people on YouTube in live streams. I didn't see such people in live streams. So for example, you go to live stream, vertical, live stream, vertical. You see what usually? It's freak show, tarot readings, or this is something very easy. And I've created this format by myself. It came from my brain because I was like, what I want and now how I want to create it. And I started to do this. And I think that I have quite a lot of followers and they are growing, and you come here and we have very interesting mornings and evenings with you. So I appreciate all of you, and that was my very long answer to your question. So I think you're sounding like Borat. Who? So yes, we have a lot of difficulties, Daniel. We have a lot of difficulties, but I think it's not about Spain. It's about life situation. It's about us, and I think that, for example, our parents, they had different difficulties, and I'm happy that I have my type of difficulties, and I try to live and to make my best. Oh, here, it's my coffee. The best coffee from my husband. You can find it on my shorts feed. Your English is great. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you for those who say that I'm beautiful and that my English is great. It's the best way to to become friends here. And if you ask me like interesting question, or if you can tell me something interesting, it would be also great. And if you can support my channel, I would love it as well. You are okay, beautiful without makeup, but you make makeup not for beauty. I make it for my pleasure. I love it. I love the process. I don't make anything for someone or for somebody. I make it because sometimes I have different different desires, no, different goals to achieve when I make makeup. Sometimes it helps me to, for example, to draw a mask on my face when I want to be covered a little bit from people, for example, when I don't want to be naked. I can draw a beach on me, and I can look like more beachy, and I like it as well. I like this personality because maybe 1 week ago I had a perfect stream. Like I come alive and I am like naked. Simply, I just woke up this morning and I look like with big blue eyes, you know, with with big lips and cheeks, sharp cheekbones. And then I start and I draw and draw, and you see how my personality changes. And in the end of the show, I'm like diva, you know, I'm like self-confident. Why not to play in it if it brings me happiness, if it brings to life like my inner personality? Why not to play with it? It's not bad. And so I don't, when I make my makeup, I don't think about people inside, about beauty. Which kind of beauty? If I want to be like different for myself, why can't I do makeup? So I don't think about you and about your perception of me. I don't care about it, because you're welcome to have any perception of me. I care about what I like, the process. I like the products. I like makeup products. They are perfect, and I like their smell. I like their shape. And look, I showed you in my previous video. Isn't it a masterpiece, guys? It is a masterpiece, and you touch it and you work with it. Look, it's a brush covered, gold covered, and this is nut. Do you have how to call it? Nut tree, and this we have this, and So it's from Japan, and everything is so perfect. So I love it. I love makeup products. Look at this. This is Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Isn't it a masterpiece, guys? I like to touch it. I like to open it, to smell it, to see how beautiful it is. And so I don't understand your opinions. You are not, you are beautiful without makeup. Yes, I know it's not about beauty. Makeup is not about beauty, and I think that in 2025 you can even not to talk about it. It's even useless to talk about it. Yes, it's not about beauty. Of course, it's not about beauty. It's about absolutely different things. It's about my own pleasure and my own desires and goals. What's your favorite makeup brand? I think now it's Dior because yeah, I think that now it's Dior because I have like too many products from Dior and I'm so satisfied with it. Like it's here, but I have a lot of makeup products. I have also a makeup artist diploma, and here is, by the way, this foundation was also by Dior, Dior, Dior. I used to be a makeup artist, so and I am a makeup maniac. I'm a makeup lover. And why this channel is not a makeup channel? Because I'm a makeup lover, but every time I start to talk with you, it always goes away from makeup, and we talk about politics, about life, sociology, about like world politics, international geopolitics, history, psychology, spirituality. So the topics are different from what we get. So it's not, that's why it's not a makeup channel, but I love makeup. It's like one of my parts. It's a part of me. Like tarot readings is also a part of me, and makeup is also a part of me. So that's the answer. And my favorite makeup brand for now is Dior, but of course, for example, Hourglass and Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, I have many products of Charlotte Tilbury, and there was something else I wanted to mention. Natasha Denona. Speaking about eyeshadows, I love Natasha Denona. She's my love. But she's like exists very. She exists. She started her. I mean, she started her makeup way and makeup how to produce makeup products very long ago, and her eyeshadows, it's not just simple eyeshadows, it's a cultural phenomenon in big makeup. So that's why I love her. I continue. Oh, we have again a lot of Russians here. You look, yeah, thank you. Have fun. I need to go back to work. Still 007. It was nice to meet you here. Thank you. Join me tonight if you have time. Your son goes to hookah club. He goes to a football club. Football. He's a football player. He's a goalkeeper. I love your accent. That's a very good. Yeah, I love that you love. So you can't cook your husband the chief. You can't cook your husband the chief. I don't understand. Telpuma, what do you mean? Can you repeat? No, I can't cook. Why I can't cook? I can cook, but my husband, he's a great cooker, and he's very fast, and he knows how to make it very quickly. And but of course, when he's not at home and kids are at home, for example, of course, I cook because sometimes he does it, but when he's not at home, it's my responsibility, of course. Because again, we have no choice. If I had a choice, I would have like home delivery, but home delivery in Spain is awful, awful. And actually, we don't have a lot of good restaurants here, and products here are extremely tasty in shops, but unfortunately, restaurants are not good. My friend's family from Ukraine, all in Spain now. Why? My friend's family from Ukraine are all in Spain now. Why? I don't know why. Because of the war they have, I think. and because probably for them it was like the best way to go. Probably they had their own reasons. Some people, for example, have their relatives here. Some people had their friends here. In the beginning of the war, when they all started to come here, by the way, in Andalusia, I can't say that we have a lot of Ukrainians. No, because we are not like in a center, we are not like, it's not Madrid, it's not Barcelona, so I'm living in a region, in a small city, but we have some. And when I met them at Cruz Roja, at Red Cross, their stories was like, oh, my daughter lives here, my friends live here, so they all have reasons to come to my region, for example. It's not just by chance. And that's why I think it was their choice to come to Spain. Why we came to Spain? Because that time in 2021 we were not satisfied with our life in Montenegro. We spent too much money on it, but in Montenegro, for example, it's impossible to have a citizenship, and it's impossible to have a credit to buy a house in credit. They don't give credits to foreigners. It's impossible to grow because nobody pay taxes there, and you are the only one. My husband was like the only one guy who paid taxes there. So roads were bad, infrastructure was bad, medicine was not so good, and we understood that if we are like want to be legal and if we want to live legal life and we want to have citizenship, we don't have, even in 2021, of course, we knew that we don't have our way back to Russia or to Ukraine, because like I am Russian, my kids are Ukrainian. No, that time I told Artyom maybe we should go to Ukraine, and Artyom was like, Artyom is my husband, was like, Ksenia, are you crazy? They are going to have, they will have war. It's impossible, because he moved from Ukraine in 2014. But my husband, of course, he was against. He didn't want to go to Russia, and it was his obvious choice. I also, so like we moved to Spain because we wanted to repeat the same business as my husband had in Montenegro. In Montenegro, he was like the most expensive private coach. It means that he worked with like the biggest yachts. He was mentioned in concierge services in London, and he had like his clients were international stars, Russian oligarchs' wives and lovers, and so on. And we thought we wanted to choose like a city similar to the city where we lived in Montenegro. But when we moved, we realized that firstly, it was after COVID time. We realized that here it's different. It's absolutely different. It was very difficult to enter this market. So in Montenegro, like those salaries you can't compare with American salaries, for example. But in Montenegro, that time people earned 500 euro per month, and my husband only one his training was 50 euro, and he was fully booked all the time. And one his massage was more than 100 euros, and he was fully booked. And for Montenegro, it was a lot. I mean, it was it was a very high salary, very high. And we thought like, why to stay there and to spend this very high salary without any possibilities to purchase a good apartment, a good house, because they don't give credits, and because also there is a huge difference between society. Like we have very poor people and we have very rich people, but we were not very rich. We were like middle class, and we were the only people from middle class there. And so there was nothing for us, and we thought that yes, why not to move to Spain, and why not to become a good middle class here. And I like actually how it goes now. It's difficult, but it goes. Why I started suddenly to speak up, because you asked me about Ukrainians here, why they all moved to Spain. So I don't know, but I think that they had reasons, and our reason was that my husband wanted to repeat the same business approach uh, to achieve like the same results, but in scale of European Union. So to get even more than he got in Montenegro. But he didn't manage to do it. He changed his profession. Actually, he didn't change because his higher education is like an engineer. So now he works in construction. Now he works as a handyman, but he organizes a lot of construction work. And he, for example, if somebody needs to make something urgently, he can come himself and do it. And he grow his business. And but we are still on our way. Daniel, interesting. Advice for starting over in a foreign land could be good focus for your channel. People like good stories. Good stories have heroes. Heroes overcome struggles. Yes, Daniel, it's one of our topics, and usually when I start having those questions, I like to share. I like to share, to explain, and to tell you, to explain you your way, why it was such kind of way, and why we behave like this and not like that. What Because we had reasons also for everything, of course. Okay, can I bring you any value by creating media or editing for you? Creating media or editing for me? I think that now I am okay by creating everything on my own because, dear, please, can you make, yeah, thank you. Now, on YouTube, people like very natural story. They don't like anymore like artificial content created by some specialists. So I prefer to be myself as much as I can. I do with my hands. I do my thumbnails to make them recognizable. I think it's a good thing nowadays because all people are tired from those artificial bloggers like when everything is super clean in their houses and then like they don't have red spots and no wrinkles and female of I don't know of 50 years old looking like they are 20. So I try to be as natural as possible. I try to be myself, and it concerns not only my appearance and my style of vlogging. It concerns also everything what is around it, like the picture itself, general PR strategy. And I think that nowadays, because before when I started to work, when I had my first YouTube channel in Montenegro, I used to have a kind of producer, designer, and they all helped me to do different things. But now I don't feel that I just need it. If that's what you meant. If you meant something different, please tell me. So your husband is the lucky? No, guys, it's no. It's a like unicorn word. No, I'm an alive woman. He is not no. He's not the luckiest. He's a normal guy, and we choose daily to be with each other. I bet your husband has so much. Why is that? What do you mean by that? Motorboating. No, you don't know my husband. Even the eyebrows are so flat from estrogen. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Man, this must be the complainers channel. Be grateful for what you have and that you are not in the war. What? What? What's that stupid thought that dear bored? You are probably too bored. No, here I discussed everything. And if I want to complain, I'm going to complain. My channel is about real life, and sometimes if I want to complain, I'm going to complain. But believe me, I'm not such a person who complains because I live quite a good life. I pray for you and your family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Beaumont, J. Beaumont. Will you marry me? I'm 8 years in marriage. Have you heard about the Moors in Spain? If not, you should learn about the Moors' history in Spain. Moors, you mean these like not lakes? Okay, maybe. So I continue. You have some, okay. Do you have some clever questions? How do I get that chat bar to move? What is this? Do you have Insta, guys? I don't have Insta. If you want to follow me, you can go, you can follow this YouTube channel, and you can follow my Telegram. I have my Telegram channel. I have my Insta, but I don't go there. Not Insta, no Facebook. That's going to give you diabetes. Why? What will give me diabetes? You have been blessed. Thank you. Yes. I understand war is not pretty. Life can be hard, but you need to be very grateful. Some of us have it similar and are grateful too. I can't say that I'm not grateful or something. I'm very grateful. I was just speaking about the topic. I answered the question, okay? So many strange people today. What we have today? Morning of strange toxic people. No, you don't stop lying, okay? Unfortunately, though, this kind of escape from war is not as easy for the citizens of other countries. Guys, I didn't escape from war, me personally. I used to live in Montenegro. I came here because we wanted to repeat my husband's business success, and we wanted to live in better conditions where there is more chance to grow for middle class society. You understand? We didn't live in Ukraine. We met in Montenegro. My husband went out from Ukraine in 2014 because he didn't want to take part in any war actions. He didn't want to be a soldier, and after 2014 he started to receive his first tickets, invitations to take part in war, and he didn't want it, so he just moved from Ukraine. And from that time he lives abroad, and we met each other abroad, not in Ukraine or in Russia. We never lived together in Ukraine or in Russia, so I just don't understand what you are talking about. And but concerning all other people, yes, and I'm describing you my difficulties. Yes, of course I have many difficulties because of this war. Of course I have. Like many other people, they also have who move here. But we didn't escape from war. We just want to make our life better, but then we faced some difficulties. I told you because this was just, it was just, I think it was by chance or not by chance, or organized by some maybe world government or by somebody. Okay, I don't know. I can't be sure in it. But, Мартин, мне не бубни, пожалуйста, зай. Сбиваешь меня. Thank you. So, yeah, there are a lot of people who moved from war, but I think that for them the situation is different. For example, I ask them and they say that, oh, we go to Ukraine, they go to Ukraine. And by the way, it surprises me how if they like escaped from war, if they have those documents, how they can go back to Ukraine, I mean, just on holidays. They go to Ukraine on holidays. We don't have this possibility because we have a different status here. My husband, he can't go to Ukraine even if he wishes. We don't have like a temporary, it's not Spain is not our temporary shelter. We came here and we knew that we have no choice and we want to live here. And for us, it's absolutely different. We have nothing in Ukraine, and for now, nothing in Russia. So that's why. How many tattoos do you have? I have one, but very big. Those things look dangerous. You're talking about what? Putin for president of the world? What's that? That is crazy. Christopher, I'm going to delete you from this chat. Now give outfit check. No, I'm not going because I woke up like this. I'm in my shorts and that's it. In the beginning, yeah, you can check it in the beginning of this because I was staying. I put on like a button to go online, and then I went to take my coffee, and so you can check it. You can check my outfit, but it's very simple. How do I pull a Slavic girl who is not a gold digging idiot? I know that there are a lot of gold diggers in the Slavic world. But you should understand them. They lived in very poor countries, and that unfortunately, very often their feelings. They do this not because they are bad. Very often, their feelings are just switched off. They don't have any, they have problems themselves. I talked a lot about it in my previous video. I have the whole video devoted to Slavic girls' nature. And for me, I don't even know what advice to give to you. Because, they had such difficult childhood sometimes that in many situations they felt so unprotected, and they one day your psychological your mind react and your body react in such a way that you become closed, and after that you don't feel people, you don't feel love, you don't have feelings at all. And actually to change this situation, because they are not happy in those situations, they behave like alive bodies, and to change this situation you need to work a lot with psychologists. It's not an easy thing. And how can you find the right one? I'm sure that there are many of them, but I think that it's difficult because it's like our national trauma, you know, not to have feelings and to choose sugar daddies like fathers, because they want to have fathers, because they all were raised without fathers. And they dream about fathers. And if, for example, in Russia, that we don't have a lot of men like we are in war, and even without it, men had there is a big gap between female and male citizens in the country. And with the war, it even reduced, and men they live not so long. So it means that there are a lot of lonely women, and when they come abroad, very often their main aim is to find the father, the one who will cover her life costs, and she will be only like an accessoire, how to say it. But imagine it's not a great idea to live your life like that. So what would I do on your place? I would choose someone who is self like for example, she has her business, who is independent, who is very independent. Try to choose this one. Otherwise, if she has nothing, it's very, very difficult to believe that she is not a gold digger. For me, it would be very, very difficult to believe. Even like in friendship, they try to find not a friend but a person with good connections, uh, rich people also. Like they try to think what this friendship can give to me, how can I use this or that friendship. So yes, my advice, try to find an independent woman and look at her. For example, if she has a good education, does she want to work? Does she want to create something? If not, it means that she is absolutely injured. Yeah, I don't say that like to be injured is bad. No, it's bad. It's the situation. It's like a disease. We can't judge it, but we need to confess that it's a situation. So yeah, try to find, for example, if she, I don't know how old are you, but for example, if she came to United States and what she does. Maybe she could be a blogger or even an Instagram model, but she should earn money. She should think about her future. She should think about her future financial plans and self-growth plans, and that's like this. And if she only thinks what to ask you to buy to her, this is not like this is not the right girl. And also maybe better find somebody who has her own apartment, you know, at least who shows this independency, shows. And if she has it in her blood, if she has such a bringing that she wants herself to be independent. For example, I'm like with my husband for 8 years already, and I can generally, I can stay at home and not to work, but to do something in this life and to grow and to build and to create is my personal necessity. It's not about money, it's about me. Because sometimes my husband in the beginning, when he didn't understand the situation, he was like, why do you want to work? You have an income from Russia, you have me, and you can live. But I said, no, it's about me. It's about how I feel in this life, and I don't want to like to live this life and what not to have interests. Of course, I want to have interests. So I think that this is the best way how you can make the choice, to see if she is independent and to see if she has her life goals. What is your life goal? And many Russian women, yeah, they are rather simple. What do you want? I want a Chanel or Birkin bag. I don't know. That is all what I want. Birkin bag, Porsche, like gorgeous house, and so on. And that's it. Yes, and that's it. And I want maybe I want to cook to cook breakfast for you and to sit with children. But the problem is, no, it's also okay to be a housewife if she does something. But what is she inside in that case? And I will tell you, she's not like, it's all about trauma again. She's injured. It's not about that she's stupid or that she's flat, narrow-minded. No, it's all about her trauma. And if one day she will try to work with it, and maybe she will grow. So we all came here for a reason, I think. And just to sit at home and to do nothing, that's a very strange situation. I go down a little bit, sorry for my long speeches, guy, but here just you should know it's a channel where sometimes I speak like this because when I want to self-express myself, it means that I'm going to. So they did you go night, you need to your blanket in your bottle. I don't understand you. Can you please cover a little more of yourself because you're a beautiful woman without showing your chest or love? I don't understand. Right, Kali. Why should I? If you don't like how I look like, you can go from this channel. Tiffany, I live in Las Vegas. Human trafficking is completely out of control here. Tiffany, tell me more about it. I'm interested about human trafficking. And you mean like which kind of trafficking for this? So what's the process of it? They take migrants, they offer them money, and what they do after. Because for me, I'm not in. I don't have this knowledge. I know nothing about it. I only heard about it, but I don't understand quite the system. By the way, what do you think about P. Diddy? Did he have any affairs like this? Or these are just rumors and he's not guilty and so on? Or maybe somebody wants to cover his criminal affairs. What do you think about it? And how it works? Like human trafficking. For me, it's difficult to imagine. I really don't understand. So you take a person, but how and for example, she's a migrant, she doesn't have money, and you tell her, I can offer you this and that, and she believes you and she goes with you, and then she's closed somewhere and you take her documents, and how? What is that? Wow. Tiffany, I'm interested. Tiffany, do you need your boy? What? Your extreme, thank you. Men like simple women. Yeah, I think you shouldn't. For example, my husband likes a different difficult women, and I'm rather difficult for him, and he likes me because I think that different men like difficult women. I think that simple men like simple women, and difficult men like difficult women. It's normal, because otherwise, if she's very simple, what's for it to live together? Only for physical relations, but you can find it anywhere, I think. Why to live with somebody? For example, I live with my husband and we are like in all-time dialogue. We have common views on this life and we like to learn this life together. We discuss some scientific things, a lot of conspiracy theories. We discuss psychological books, self-growth books. We discuss pretty a lot of things. So, and we have a lot of things in common. So if you like simple women, you are simple. It's okay. I mean, it's okay to have like this very low level of understanding of this life, like to wake up, to have breakfast, to go to bed, to go to job, and we have different souls. We suffer together, we have fun together, we learn life together, so we can have different approaches. This is life. Don't judge people like this. So we've got your Viagra bottle here, and it's simply, I can't even sell them. Tiffany A, what is this? You told me such an interesting thing, and now what are you talking about? What's this? Well, Stas asks me to show my tattoo. Guys, okay, only like this. And I'm sorry if my papa is wet, because I told you it's very, 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 very hot here. So, you look like it rough. What do you mean? I like and respect your choice. I mean, no one deserves to see much of you. So go from this chat. Bye-bye. No one deserves to see so much of you. He came to my house, he came to my apartment. Imagine, it's my apartment, and he starts to explain me how to behave. Tiffany, do you need me to get another? What do you guys? What do you? Sure, no, you don't have a husband. I have a husband. Hello. There are various measures they take women and children. Ah, my God. Oh, that sounds. I can't read it in loud voice here, but it sounds like unbelievable. Although I tell you that I'm clever enough to understand that this world is not is not a fairy tale, but it's good. You know what's the difference between, for example, your country, Tiffany A, America, and about countries like ex-USSR countries? They don't talk about it. They will never discuss it. They don't have such problems. And I'm sure that they have. They simply don't discuss it. And the Americans, they do discuss it. And they try to talk about it. Even sometimes it can seem useless. Even sometimes it can seem, just like they try to do anything about it. And then they realize that, yeah, it's like, guys, by the way, what do you think about Epstein? Epstein, yes, how you call him, how you pronounce? Because in Russia it's Epstein, but I know that you pronounce is Epstein. What do you think about his list? Does it exist? And where is it? And if it exists, why it disappeared? As I understand, it's also like an affair of connected with the human trafficking and so on. So what do you think about it? I know that for you it was very important to understand what's going on. But as far as I heard here, but again, I'm not in America. I can't like answer. I can give you whole answer. It's all I can tell that I heard some rumors, some YouTube channels, some news, but I'm not in the society. But as far as I understand, you were very you are not satisfied that it was not shown and that it was not published. And what's going on with it now? With that list. So I hope that no, it's not sharp. I wanted to make a little bit sharper, but I don't have my stick with me, my cotton stick. I worked with children. The last teenager I had in my shelter was Bulgaria. You have a shelter? You have a shelter with your children? KGB spy? No, I'm not. Hold on, Tiffany, isn't that what you do? I swear I seen you on the corner. What do you mean? Eli Alonso, ¿qué pasa? You're back, you're Black Widow, from the Avengers. Yeah, now I know what's this. I do not see too much, watch too much movies. But now, thanks to you, I know not everything. I know something about Black Widow. I don't like this end. I have to make it sharper and longer. Like this, okay. Maybe after our live stream, I'm going to correct it with my cotton stick. Мартин, можешь принести мне ватную палочку, пожалуйста, и мицеллярную воду? Спасибо тебе большое. Это вода такая с розовой крышкой. Ты увидишь, там она стоит прямо. В ванной. My mic, can you hear me good? I feel your pain. I bought eggs and one was cracked from the supermarket. Insanity is everywhere. I don't understand you. No, палочка. Как ты? Ага. Не это, и не это. С розовой крышкой прозрачная вода. Прозрачная. Такая прозрачная, у нее розовая яркая крышка. Она стоит в ванной на полке. Открываешь стеклянный шкаф, она там стоит. You are KGB spy. You're the real life Black Widow from the Avengers. Maybe. Wow, that flat like a pancake. What you don't have in the back, you have on top. I don't understand. Can you explain me, Eli Alonso? Is he a troll? Guys, can you explain me? If yes, I'm going to delete him from his chat. Спасибо тебе, дорогой. If yes, I'm going just to delete him from this chat. I continue. If you're interested in the subject, there is actually various documentaries that illustrate. You mean those documentaries about this program? What's the name of it? Monarch? Yes. This program, and I read a lot of I watched a lot of documentaries about this. So about some political programs, but I don't know about like it happens in usual life. Is it different, or it's the same, or it happens only on this level or not on this level? Trump is very, very nervous because of the list. Tell us your mission, Black Widow. Tell us your mission. My mission is to grow my YouTube channel now, and to have discussions here. I work in non-profit for years. I no longer do it. Because you are like tired and it's very exhausting to see what you see. No, no, you can see my feet, and if it will you repeat the same message all my live streams, I'm going to block you. They are calling you stupid. Who called me stupid? I'm not against. I am stupid in some ways. So I don't have a lot of messages today, and by the way, I don't have a lot of people who came here. I don't know what's going on. Here is my husband. They now some people. You are not married, so now they will see. So. Yeah, they have. You know, they have. I don't know. They think that I would lie about my marriage. It's like in Russia. It's very popular. No, in Russia, it's my daughter. It's my daughter.
А можно узнать?
Что папа сказал?
Папа сказал, что мама скажет.
А я скажу, что папа скажет.
Окей, мама.
Don't listen to anyone, ma'am. You are the best. Thank you so much. That guy looked like John Wick, Captain America from different timeline. Yeah, that's true. I love good morning. Said hi. Guys, do you have some more messages or questions? If not, we are going to see each other tonight, I think, because it's like today not so many people came to my chat and to my live stream. I don't know why. Can you put your thumbs up, guys, please, to support my channel? No, now I see people coming. Maybe it's because of my husband. Beautiful family, greetings from USA. Hello, USA again. How is it going there? How do you expect to get followers and subscribers if you are deleting them? I have my channel grow very fast, and of course I'm going to delete everything I don't like. No problem. There are 6 billion of people on Earth. Believe me, I'll find my million. I only started 3 weeks ago, and after each live stream I have a lot of followers, so I'm pretty self-confident. GM, how are you? What does it mean? When is the new Avengers movie out? I don't know, guys. I'm not a kind of specialist. So do we continue? Do we stop? It's like today, yeah, I have a silent chat. Maybe I have to check my restrictions. No, here is okay, and here. No, actually chat was available even for everybody. Hi from Indonesia. Hello, Indonesia. How is life going there? Okay, you know, I'm going to sit here a little bit and to do my makeup. Maybe somebody will come and to ask me something interesting, and we are going to chat again. And now I'm going to do my my eyelashes. And it's not so easy to do them while you are maybe how do you like the sound today? Oh no, now I see a lot of messages. One documentary I would recommend, it's a kind of old but got me into non-profit, was a CNN dog children for sale about the average Cambodian trade. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready, because you know, 1 year ago I was interested in the topic, but I told you that it's not like, that's why I asked you. I wanted to ask you like from real life, what is this? I heard about this Monarch project, but I haven't heard about, because you know, such stories for me, they can seem very difficult. You told me that check this, yeah, probably I have to, but it's very difficult information. For a mother of 2 little children. I know that even here in Spain, once we had a story when one girl was kidnapped from a shop, from Mercadona, just a grocery store, and she was kidnapped, and but the whole city and the whole region started to look her, and she was found in 5 hours. And she was shaved. She was 4 years old, and she was near this boat to Africa already. And not so long ago, by the way, we had stories when one guy, he tried, because here I live in a very small city, and I are region Andalusia, so we know everything. And once we had a situation when one guy, also he came from Africa, and he tried to invite several teenagers to his car. And there were several complaints in the police about that guy. And then we had a lot of police control stations in the city, and they just stopped every car, not every car, but the car which was similar according to descriptions. And they found him. They found him, and it took them maybe just several days. But yeah, he tried to do crazy things. But in all the rest, as far as I know, and as far as I understand, here it's more or less calm. But I won't let my children to go on their own to walk around, for example. No, it's impossible. So I follow them all the time, and I look carefully. And even if we play in a park, like or in a kids park, I look carefully, like every minute on them. And because I think that yes, anything can happen, and you never know, and I'm responsible for them. And I know that my son, he's you saw him, he looks like he's 6 years old, but he's quite a big guy, and he's strong, and he can do something about it. He can like shout or make something or to run away. But my daughter, you saw her, she's only 4 years old, and it's with her it's absolutely different. So usually I watch them both until they become older, and until I can be sure that everything is okay with them in such situations. But the story I told you about that guy, he was, for example, he wanted uh, to do something wrong with teenagers. These were not 4 years old child. Of course, 4 years old child, she was with her mother in Mercadona with her parents, or with her mother, and she like 1 second, 3 seconds, several seconds. Her mother didn't had a contact with her because she was buying something, and she was kidnapped. So quite yeah, are you referring to Project Monarch? Yeah, that's it. And not a lot of people are familiar with that. Yes, I'm referring to this project because maybe 1 years ago I had a lot of podcasts on my YouTube and a lot of videos, but then suddenly everything disappeared. And when I see such things, I become interested, and I started to read. And I read something, I watched something, yes, but I thought that it's very famous project, not a kind of, yeah, project, if we call it officially in America. Who's that in the back? It's a Swan Princess. It's a hero of, we have Russian writer, very famous Russian writer, Pushkin, and it's a hero from his fairy tale. Okay. It's yeah, it's American Pool. Yes? I see. Okay. Hello everyone. Richard, hi. She's so cute. Йосан, ты такая милота. Ты такая милота. Oh. Hello everyone. Mark, calm down. That's your husband. Most traffic is targeted to those in poverty. Okay. Very nice, Mom Gorgeous. Thank you, guys, and your messages. Sometimes, guys, when you're a native speaker, you choose very difficult words to write. Me, I'm not reading it because I don't know what you actually mean. And I know that sometimes you want me to read some things that can influence not in a good way my YouTube channel. So try to understand that I'm Russian, that I'm not a native speaker. I don't understand your slang, and I try better to avoid if I see something unfamiliar. Can I make a thumbnail for your life? What for? I think that I am okay with it by myself. I don't need it. I don't need it. I think that thumbnail is not so important. I can show you a lot of videos, my videos, which were without thumbnail at all, and they gained more than 100 views and like very good thumbnails with no views. And to know whether it's good or not, the only way is to check CTR. And believe me, it's not about how you make it, your professionalism. It's how you look, how I look into my camera. I can make it like in a very simple way, in a very even strange way, not professional way, but it will attract a lot of audience. And you can make it super professionally because I used to collaborate with a designer who made the thumbnails for me, and then I started to do it on my own, and my CTR was higher. It was a lot higher than what the designer offered, although his thumbnails looked very professionally. But now YouTube has changed. Now we have they don't want, now people want to see me like a TV host or like a TV hero. They want me to be a real woman, a real friend, and that who am I naturally. So the best thing what I can show is just myself. And plus to it, when you the most views you get is from like shorts feed, and they don't see this thumbnail at all. So guys, no, I don't need any thumbnails. I'm okay without them. My real name is Ivan, okay, and I love how Russian they pronounce my name. Ah, really? So you are Ivan or you are Ivan? I don't know, or John. I know that if to translate, like it can be John also. Ivan is John. So I'm making my eyelashes, and then suddenly I'm going to become more self-confident. No, I am self-confident enough, but I will become like a bitch, you know. Now I see. I did my lashes, and I have 120 people here, and before I had only 30. So it's all about eyelashes, guys. And you tell me not to put on makeup. How can I do? It helps my channel to grow, because people like when somebody does something online. It's a very good thing, not just to sit, but to create, to chat, and if you want to become, at least my GPT chat told me that, and I agree with that. When you do something, it attracts like people attention, and they come. Look at me. So I continue. Say my name. I want to hear it in your accent. Send me a sticker. Why not, to support me? Yes. You send me a sticker and I say your name. No, I think it could be a great exchange. I could go into a lot of details about Project Monarch. So you know exactly something about it. You worked with that people who were involved. Maybe I have less followers because we discuss, not followers, I have less views because today we discuss such topics again. Huh? Can you move back a little bit? No, I can't because I do my makeup. Can you stand? No, I can't. You look great, thank you. High contrast, high saturation helps with thumbnails. With views from mobile viewer, I think generally. No, according to my experience, no. High contrast, high saturation help with the thumbnails with views from mobile. No, I have my statistics. I learn my statistics daily, but I have high contrast. In some places I have high contrast, but I always, when I do thumbnails, I always work with contrasts. Plus, to it, you have always think about your target audience. You know. So if, for example, I want to have mature audience here, it doesn't matter how old are you. For me, mature means that you are, you like, I don't want to say more intelligent. I want to be very political correctly. I just want you to be like mature here. I want to have a mature viewers with a high level of IQ, and like this we can have interesting discussions, even for me. And for them, high resolution is not the best attraction. High resolution is good for my kids, and high contrast. I mean high contrast and high saturation is good for my kids. But usually when I do thumbnails, I work with that things. No, I don't beg on my thumbnails. I wanna eat. Do you have some food?
Food?
Yes.
No chicken here?
Chicken and
Yogurt?
palmera, no?
No.
Okay. And something small. And can you bring me please a piece of cheese if it's not difficult for you? My dear husband. He went to work and now, how was your work?
Fantastic. Quick.
Just you did everything and that's it and you came back?
Yeah.
Mm. You can show no, so all right, you said something earlier. Actually, side question, you're in Spain. Are you familiar with the Madeleine McCann case? Of course, yes, I learned. I think I learned a lot about it, but it happened in Portugal. It was not in Spain, but not far from us. It's that part of Portugal, which is not far from us. I think that these are her parents. What do you think, Tiffany A? Yes, of course, and Madeleine McCann, but when I was crying when I saw this story, and I saw it from many different angles, many podcasts, but it's such a tragic story. I heard that her mom gave her pills to sleep. And I heard such stories that, for example, people in Montenegro sometimes, is it that true? Where did we hear that some parents give to their children sleeping pills when they don't sleep? Where was it? Was it in Montenegro?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in Montenegro.
So I think that something similar could happen with Madeleine McCann. And it looks alike because my husband, he told me he knows such stories, not just like rumors. He knows people who think that it's okay to do that, to use those pills to make them asleep.
Yeah, because
Can you hold it for a while and talk
because
for a while?
like an adult person, like physically adult but mentally not much, they are making kids, and they realize they are not ready for this, and they quite party people. They want to go somewhere to, I don't know, for some
And once
for
it-
parties, or they go to see their friends and they give these pills for their
But that's
kids.
what happened with the Madeleine McCann parents. They left kids at home and they went to sit in a restaurant with their friends. That's why I think that
Yeah.
this was the. Do you remember Madeleine McCann?
Yeah, of
I
course.
showed you.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah, because.
So that's remind me the cases I heard in Montenegro when I lived there. So yeah, people just giving the kids sleeping pills. Kids are going to sleep, but it's actually it's almost all the time overdose. Yeah, because for the small kids, they're not allowed to give them this kind of medicines because they are too strong. They're mostly for the like according to the body mass and like adult organism. It has to be like absolutely not acceptable to give the kids that thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and so and also because you know that I take sleeping pills, and for that I go to doctor. I have several doctors, psychotherapist, psychiatrist, and I go once a week to, twice. Well, I have a doctor because I go to drug dependence center because I'm like addicted from no they don't say that I'm addicted to drugs but I have issues like of emotional addiction and so officially I'm in registered, but it was my will because they told me you can register here and we are going to give you free psychotherapy. Do you want it? I said yes, of course I want it, why not? But I take sleeping pills because I can't sleep without sleeping pills. And what I read about it, for example, you can take like a good dosage of it, but when you sleep, your tongue can be too relaxed, and you can have lack of air, and then you can just stop breathing at night. Even for adults, they write these things. And what about children? Because sometimes children they snore and they have apnoea, and they can have adenoids and some tissue inside, and you know even sometimes it happens with little babies when they sleep and they like for example they sleep near pillow and they have problem with breathing with the awful consequences. And what I think that my personal opinion, according to everything I learned, that she had some kind of problem like this. And so of course her mother tried to escape. She is upset, and everybody saw that she is upset and so on. And that I also heard some stories. One investigator, but like I'm an amateur sleuth. Yeah, it's called. He like not he put on he put camera, and he saw many times that her parents came to one place in Portugal, and they were sitting there as if it was a place where she was buried, or maybe part of her, or I don't know actually. Now maybe we have to check. Because, by the way, recently, yesterday, I saw something that there was something new about her, and but I thought that it was just how to call when I forgot. When we make names of videos to attract clickbait. I thought that it was just a clickbait, but we started our conversation today, and I'm interested. I want to look back. Are there any news in this investigation? Maybe. And I know that there are many situations all over the world when girls of her age, I mean now of her age, like they told that they are Madeleine McCann, and yeah, but parents they do not react on it. And probably I know why they do not react, because probably they know where the real Madeleine McCann is. They are, when such situations happen, they just like okay, but we know that it's not true. Why do they behave in such a way? Because they know what happened exactly. I don't like this wing today. This wing is perfect, and this wing is not perfect. Just oh, now it looks fantastic. Fantastic. I want to read if you wrote me something about Madeleine McCann case. So where is Tiffany? Tiffany, where are you? Sorry, guys. Do you like Dostoevsky? You know what about Dostoevsky? He had a mental disease. Of course, I read him because it was in my school program. And of course, some of his novels, books are great. But when you read him, and for example, again, I'm a very sensitive person. And when I saw a manner how he combined words into big sentences, I saw that he has a kind of, but he had schizophrenia, how you call it, this disease, mental disease. And so for me, it was very difficult to read, but not because it's difficult as a writer, just because I felt that something is not okay with him, that his sentences are too long and he continues, but it's my daughter. It's my daughter. It's her reaction now, like on a, did you hear? Probably you didn't. She shouts. It's her. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to check. Okay, just 1 second. Dear, what's going on? What's going on?
Fighting. They're fighting.
With each other?
Yes.
In different rooms. It's my kids, they're fighting with each other. They have fights because of everything. They have 2 years difference and they fight because of everything. Because of our love, although we try to give them as equal as we can and as much as they can. Will Trump deport you? Deport me from Spain? No, I don't think so. Do you think sexuality on social media is deteriorating the minds of young men? I think that young men should get used to life. If this actuality doesn't break laws, you can do whatever you like. And there are always laws and limits, and so there are different kind of platforms. Will you return to Ukraine after the war? Why should I? I'm not Ukrainian, I'm Russian. Why should I return to Ukraine? Tell me, please. We know you like BBC. I don't know, and I even don't understand your joke. Probably BBC is a channel that have some kind of propaganda. Explain me, please, because I'm not integrated into American society, so don't know a lot about it. Yesterday, I watched Fox News. I just love how they represent all cases, but some cases, not all. But I'm not like I don't understand who is whose channel there. Your husband got nice tattoos. Hello. My aunt gave my cousins pills to sleep. Yeah, that happens. That happens, guys. That's why it's not... it sounds crazy, but it happens, and I know it for sure. From real stories, and my husband, he told me real stories from Montenegro. So we can't exclude this moment. And I think that this most luckily what happened. And I think that some people know about it. Did I do my lips? Who knows? No. Oh, yes. I don't see. Probably no. I'm going to do my lips now. To be like... no, not to be beautiful. To be as I want to be today. I'm hungry, please help me. No, but you came to my channel, I earn money here, not you. So guys, if you can support my channel with your donations, stickers or anything else, no, I mean donations, super chat, sticker, super chat or sticker, please do it, I will be happy. If you like to be here and if you like to spend time with me. Just send kids to war. Do 38. What for? And if you don't have possibility to support me financially, please put your thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. It's also a kind of support, and it will also make you happy. America is becoming shitty day by day. You think so? Wait, Volka, please explain me why. I want to know your opinion. Do you believe in God? If you do, was there one person, the Tiffany, or were God, or the Trinity? or were God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit three different people? No, I believe that we don't know what it is. That's what I believe. I believe that we don't know, and we can't describe it somehow because we don't know. Maybe we will know about it after the death. Maybe not. We don't know, guys. That's the only right question. I believe that there is something great, that there is a creator, that, but I don't know who is he and if he is who or he is it or I don't know. No, it's the only right answer to this question. Have you heard what was his name, Jacques Fresco? When he was asked one day that what would you answer, like if God exists, and he said the only right answer, I don't know. All the rest is a misconception. But I feel that there is something behind. There is something behind, and probably there are some people who know, but we don't know. Maybe Vatican knows. So that's why I want to ask my question. Dear Vatican, hello. My name is Selena Sergakova, and I'm writing to you because I want to ask you, do you have any information about where did we come from? Who is the creator of this planet? What we are doing here, and so on. And I have a lot of less viewers now. So Vatican doesn't like me to talk about this. Okay, I'm not going to. I'm sorry, YouTube, please. Very sorry. I would recommend you look for that 60-minute doc on Madeleine McCann. Probably I saw it. What exactly? Which kind of doc? I saw many documentaries about her. What is your secret? My secret is life. Are you put in? No, I put out. Notes from the notes from the underground. 1 second. I promise that I'm going to check it today, and if you want, you can come to our evening live stream. We will discuss it with you because I'm interested. Your eyes are deep. Oh. They suspect the parents might have done something to Maddie. Yeah. Candarius Robo. Yeah, you are right. That was funny. Where are you, cute husband? Müller, do you like my husband? Advise me, please, the monthly payment for family life in Spain. Advise me, please, the monthly payment for family life in Spain. You mean how much do you spend monthly? I have the whole video about it. Check it, please. It's very interesting. I just took all my expenses. I did a file, and I also put it on my Telegram channel. Explained everything. But I can tell you the final sum. The final sum was 3,600 euro. But this includes some I forgot how to say кружок. Entertainment classes and additional classes, extrascolar classes for my kids, but it's without clothing, without some home appliances, gadgets, and so on. But it included kids' complementary after-school classes. For example, my son goes to a speech therapist. I have not a lot of people. And for example, we...
I can see they start even talking about shit about me.
Shit about you?
Your husband is horrible.
No, it's just a second ago they wrote you that you are perfect. Where is he? Ask him to come back. Imagine, it's the first message and you're here.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I also don't worry. If they will exaggerate, I always have one button. And I feel like my power when I use it.
Curse and block.
Curse and block. Yeah, what I do usually, I curse and then I block. I curse you and then I block you. So behave yourself, guys. Are you upset with President Putin? Yes, I am. Do you like Bjork? I'm just asking random questions. It's 4 a.m. here. She is, for me, she's an icon. But yeah, for me, she's an icon. For her time, or for long ago, she was so unusual. So I like her, but I can't say that I listen to her. But I respect her and like her. What kind of charity you running? Cause you asking desperately for donation. No, I ask it for my channel and for me. It's not charity. It's to support my channel. It's called donation for bloggers. You send donation if you like content that they make. Yes, your channel will grow, but you may question that growth. You're obviously aesthetically beautiful and will be inundated with the red pill incel man. Yes, I know this. I'm going to change it. I'm going to cover a little bit. I'm living now in horrible heat. We have problems with our air conditioner. You see, we have only 2 ventilators now. You can't imagine how hot it is. Maybe when I stood up, my butt is wet because of it's difficult to now to be like dressed up and so on, but I don't care. I know that maybe they will play a bad role like in my target audience, because I want here to have like more clever people, but usually I have moderation. My husband is sitting and he just excludes. But you know, for example, yesterday we had just fantastic conversation with several men here, and we were sitting here for 2 hours and even more, because the conversation was fantastic and they could see through my bra, for example, breaded. And in the beginning of the story, I was like in a shirt covering my implant story, but then I was all wet and I put it off. But they were okay. They continued to discuss with me very interesting questions. So I think that it should be okay. Less knowledge doesn't mean everybody believe you that there is nothing just because Olga is saying you are not a certified philosopher anyway, so just keep it your makeup and I don't understand. No notes from underground the book. I give you a piece of advice: you should wear hijab. Life is temporary. Oh my god, I block him. Nobody can give me such advices because I'm tired from him. He is coming here every time and he give me advices. You seem very nice. I went ahead and subscribed. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I like hear deep people. I don't do social media a lot. Do you like Russian no wave music? What is no wave? What is no wave? I don't understand. Way more pretty than Ivanka Trump. Why do you compare me with her? Which city of Spain? Malaga. I'm trying to remember the Russian group I like. I speak. Yes. They are more popular in abroad than in Russia, but they are great, of course. Why are you so okay? Not sure how I got here. I'm in Los Angeles. Xavier, si tu es là, tu peux rester ici, si tu veux, if you are French. So, Xavier, if you are here, maybe you should stay with me. Why not? I'm from Belarus originally. No, I'm from Russia. I'm from Ural. I was born in Ural, central part of Russia. I can stop a little bit. You're heading into 6 a.m. You want to go to bed? Yes, Ellie. Try to sleep. I'm going to come to you into your dreams. Xavier, that's why I'm still here. Thank you, because I'm pretty. I live in Las Vegas. It's 107 degrees today. You mean 107 degrees Fahrenheit? Unfortunately, I don't know what it is in Celsius. Here, it is disaster now. We have fires, forest fires everywhere, because heat is uncontrollable now. And so people suffer a lot from it. Husband? Yes, I have a husband. Do you have Belarusian roots like Scarlett Johansson? No, I have Russian roots. You should dress up as a Black Widow and your husband as Joe Wick. Yeah, maybe for Halloween, let's do it. Why not? I'm going to check if I can buy these costumes. Is it possible to buy such kind of uniform, like Halloween costume? Maybe I can order it from Amazon or from any other site. No wave is a gender of music. Wow, I didn't know. I'm not a super I'm not into music very much. I just have some songs or some kind of music I listen. I prefer classic music. My husband is a specialist. He probably knows, but he listens to very hard music. Hi, Selena. Hello, Bahram. He's my friend from the beginning. Hello, Bahram. It's 24 degrees in India and it's raining here. You're lucky, India. My congratulations. Hi, beautiful. Hello, Jovan George. Hello. So, guys, it's high time for me to go. Thank you for being with me today. If you want, don't forget to support my channel anyhow. You can once a message, no wave kinda like came after punk rock and their new wave. Okay, new wave. And guys, so what I wanted to say, you have several methods to support my channel. You can put your thumbs up, you can subscribe, or you can send me any kind of donation. It's gothic. Okay. I want what coffee with you. I'm married. I don't go to coffee with guys. Really, by the way, I don't go to drink coffee with guys. Only if we are as a group of from our live stream and we will just go somewhere all together. If I come to your country or if you will come to your country. Polidia, where are you from? Have a good day and your family. I enjoyed chatting. Thank you so much. Me too. Let's be friends. Yes, subscribe to my channel. Never get with Estonian chick again. She made my life a living hell. I think that the problem is not in her only. I think it's also a kind of your problem, your psychology. You attracted her in your life, so you shouldn't be her responsible for your life. You should be responsible for your life yourself. Otherwise, it will, it will affect not in a good way on your life. I started to talk, and maybe when I hold microphone like this, I have more viewers. You are welcome everywhere. Hi, I'm from India. Hello, India. No, I took custody on the kid because she's a junkie turned into. I don't understand this. I want to be friends with your husband and you with my wife. Wow, where are you from? Do you like channel makeup? Damn, I need to go to bed. Me also, I need to go. I need to go to be with my kids. Do you like channel makeup? You mean to make this channel about makeup? It won't be possible. No, I have different kind of audience and I have different personality. Although I like makeup channels, I love makeup, but when it concerns creativity, I'm a little bit different, you know. I want to express myself. I want to discuss different topics. I want. So I can't to put myself in a frame of a makeup channel. And I would be very satisfied if I could. But when sometimes, Tiffany, I have a brand channel. Brand channel. Thank you. I can't say that I love it very much. Not now, at least, and I don't want to buy something from them. I had several products. I had a powder. I had tint. I had pencil for my eyebrows. I had the eyeshadows, and I can't say no. I can't say that I love it or that it's interesting for me. I'm from Russia. Hello, Russia. Hello. Their eyeliners suck. Da-da-da-dum. So you see that. And by the way, Tiffany, do you know that nowadays, like I know that a lot of people, they don't like channel bags, its quality. And like it's a known fact that their quality is not good. now. I had before a Chanel bag and I bought it from second hand, but it was rather new. And actually, I made a good investment because I bought it for 1,000 euro, but it was many years ago. It was I don't know, 10 years ago. No, not 10, yeah, 12 maybe years ago. And then I managed to nowadays, when we had difficulties, when we came to Spain and we didn't have money, and I managed to sell it for 2008. No, for 2,000 euro, for 2,000 euro. But I sold it immediately because I needed money and I could sell it for better price. 2,500 was okay for this bag, and it was a classic Chanel 255, but with a locker, not with a CC, with a different locker, and it had caviar skin and caviar leather, and it was a little bit metallic. And this metallic leather had was like was it didn't have holes. I mean, the paint itself, it was like, imagine, I don't know how. Probably you can help me to find the right word for it. So yeah, I made money, and although it was perfect, its shape, angles, all details, everything was perfect. Almost no scratches, but only this color was damaged, color itself, and it's very difficult to repaint such kind of bags, as far as I know. But still, I managed to sell it like 2 times more than I bought it. So I made money, and that time it helped a lot for my family. I bet one can come inside here and has enough money. If one has enough money, Stan, you are what you write is one big mistake. In my family, I come from my family is a lot richer than my husband's family. For example, I bought this apartment where we live now. I bought a car for our family. So, how do you like this information? And even when I stayed at home and I didn't work, I was pregnant and I was breastfeeding my children. I had income from real estate from Russia, and all the time I worked. All the time I tried to do to grow as a content maker as well. Stereotypical way of thinking, Stan, doesn't make your life better. I have a Gucci, but the tag says Hong Kong. It's such a bad knockoff. It's such a bad Gucci, but the tag says. But I thought that Hong Kong is a normal place. No, I think that all bags now are from China, and it's normal. Your mic is glitching. Thank you very much. Now, because it's tired already. Guys, okay, I think it's high time for me to go home and my microphone will switch soon. So it was nice to meet you. Follow, subscribe, put your thumbs up. Support me if you want, and see you tonight.